What's up, Turbo Lovers? Today in front of us is the Kiger Turbo variant, the CVT edition, guys. This is the top of the line variant, guys. So today's video is going to be about test driving this vehicle and trying to understand what is the drivability, how it performs, what is the suspension like. You can see Turbo Xtronic written over there, all right, and how does it feel overall to drive. Each and every factor will be discussed, each and every factor will be explored so that you guys get a better idea about the Renault Kiger Turbo CVT RXZ variant, guys. So without any further delay, let's get inside straight away and understand the driving dynamics of this car. So guys, we are inside the Renault Kiger 1 liter turbo CVT RXZ variant. As you can see, there's a CVT gearbox over here. So guys, before we get started, there are 3 drive modes in this car as well. You get Eco, Sport and Normal. So Eco करने के लिए आपको right करना पड़ता है dial को, and Sport के लिए left. And if you want to get into normal mode, you have to press the middle button on the dialer. Alright. So guys, first of all, let's just drive in the normal mode, okay, and understand how it feels over here. So basically, guys, the specs of this engine, this is the 1 liter turbo petrol engine, 100 horsepower with 152 Newton meters of torque. Alright, so we are in normal mode right now, and engine becomes a bit boomy and noisy in the cabin अगर आप इसको थोड़ा सा enthusiastically accelerate करते हो. And normal mode seems pretty decent right now. The instantaneous consumption is giving me 10 kilometers per liter. Let's test the suspension. We have a breaker over here. Suspension feel is pretty good. Okay, we will be going through some bad roads, but what I want to do first is a 0 to 100 before I dive deep into the driving mechanics. Let's get into sport mode, and now we are at 0. Let's go. Goes all the way till 6000 RPM and 100. So the timer will be mentioned on the screen. I think it's around 11.5 to 12 seconds, which is my prediction. And yeah, suspension is also pretty good in this car. So when we're talking about driving in sports mode, it is very peppy. The revving is really high. Okay, it revs all the way to 6000 RPM, and it has a good amount of grunt. But the engine gets a little bit noisier. You can hear the noise in the cabin if you are being a little bit enthusiastic. Of course, 3-cylinder engine है, थोड़ा vibration भी है 3-cylinder का. So that is also felt inside the cabin. There is slight suspension noise, okay, as I'm driving, but the suspension is pretty good. That noise is there slightly, but it's not a deal breaker or anything like that. And as you can see, pickup is amazing. Even though it is a CVT, it has that rubber band effect. We're not going to lie. But the pickup is really good in this car, guys. But you know, just look at this. I mean, it revs all the way to 6000 RPM and it is pretty quick. And this is another suspension test we did on the breaker, which I liked it. Braking could have been slightly better in my opinion. The brakes of this car comes with 2 disc brake, guys. And let's switch to another mode. Let's switch to eco mode now, guys. Okay. Ab in certain cars, you know, you have different modes. Sometimes it feels it's not working like that. Okay, so we're going to test out in this car whether the eco mode is actually justified in this car or not. Now we're going to move. We're going to try to be a little enthusiastic, and you can feel that the power has been bogged down as soon as you know, hit eco mode. All right, it revs lower down the range, and there is a lot of lag. You can understand because it is, of course, meant to be economical. Okay, so hence the eco mode is there. और आप देखो eco mode में आते ही the dials turn green. Okay, so that is one thing that it displays, which is pretty cool in my opinion, guys. So this is an L mode also over here in this gearbox. If you are going in a descent, okay, and you come down to L mode, and this will lower the gear. Okay, the gear will go down so that it becomes easier for you to descend. Okay, and yes, as we can understand, the power has gone down in eco mode. Right now I'm at the speed of 40. We're going to go a little bit higher and see what is the consumption. So average consumption अभी 16.9 दिखा रहा है, guys. एंड इसका अगर हम बात करें रियल वर्ल्ड माइलेज का विरुद्धा, अगर हम सिटी और हाईवे का बात करें तो क्या हम एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं?
In city, you can expect in turbo engine around 12 to 13.
12 to 13, okay.
And highway will get approximately 16 to 17.
This is the real world data.
This is the real world.
Right. So there you go guys, you heard it. If you're driving a CVT turbo, this is what you get in city. 12 to 13 आपको आराम से मिल जाएगा. Of course, if you're driving properly, not rash, and same goes in the highway. If you're driving in within your means and everything, you will be able to churn out some good miles in this car. Okay. So इसमें आपको माइलेज भी मिल रहा है, सब कुछ मिल रहा है, टर्बो इंजन भी मिल रहा है, ऑटोमेटिक गियर बॉक्स का कन्वीनियंस भी मिल रहा है. So for city drive, I believe this is a perfect car. Alright, this is my opinion, and it is compact also. Now see, the competition of this car is the Exter, the Punch, and if we talk about cars like the Nexon or the Brezza, see, basically I believe this is a more value for money car, because you get a turbo engine. इसके segment में इसी को turbo engine मिलता है, and which is very peppy, comes with drive mode and everything. So that is a very good thing in this car. Alright, and in this सस्पेंशन, द बॉडी रोल की बात करें, थोड़ा सा स्पीड पिकअप करते हैं, इसको स्पोर्ट मोड में डालते हैं. इसमें बॉडी रोल भी प्रिटी वेल कंटेन्ड है, सो दैट इज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड. द कार इज टॉल, द कार इज काइंड ऑफ इट हैज एन SUV-ish काइंड ऑफ अ स्टांस, सो द बॉडी रोल इज ऑल्सो प्रिटी वेल कंटेन्ड. और ये सस्पेंशन का आपने टेस्ट देखा, थोड़ा सा ऐसा नॉइजी है जैसे मैंने बोला, बट इट्स नॉट बैड, इट्स प्रिटी वेल कंटेन्ड. So see, we're going to pick up. You can hear that rubber band effect, and here it is. So guys, तीनों मोड में मैंने ड्राइव किया है. I believe, of course, the sport mode is the best mode to drive in for an enthusiastic driver. And if you want me to select a particular mode for you, I think normal mode is best. In terms of, I think it will give you good amount of power when you need it, and it will give you good amount of economy. It's the best of both worlds, because if you're driving in eco mode, the power really goes down, it really bogs down. और eco mode नाम का नहीं है, proper eco mode है इसमें, and it definitely works. Okay, and apart from that, the steering wheel is pretty light, pretty easy to maneuver. The steering returnability could have been better once you take a U-turn. That is something I will say. And ऐसे में आप अगर ड्राइव कर रहे हो, the driving position is also very good. Bonnet पूरा visible है आपको, ठीक है, आप देख सकते हो आगे. एंड ऐसे इट इज अ गुड प्लेस टू बी इन if you are an enthusiastic driver, or if you like to drive in general, it is a good place to be in. So guys, अगर आपको टॉप वेरिएंट चाहिए, और अगर आपको मैनुअल, if you are a manual enthusiast, तो वो आपको 9.99 lakhs में एक्स शोरूम में मिल जाता है, which is pretty value for money guys in my opinion. And if you are looking for automatic, of course automatic gear boxes are expensive, तो ये 1 lakh का डिफरेंस दोनों में आ जाता है. So that is one thing guys you need to be aware of. Okay, now I am of course a manual enthusiast, तो मेरे लिए मैनुअल गाड़ी, manual variant would make more sense to me. Alright, and I would definitely go for the manual, but अगर आप CVT की भी बात करो तो उसमें वैल्यू फॉर मनी मुझे वो भी दिखता है. ऑलराइट, बस CVT का एक ड्रॉबैक है, जो थोड़ा रबर बैंड इफेक्ट है, दैट नॉइज इज वेरी मच देयर इन द कैबिन. ओके, सो दैट इज वन थिंग, बट इट इज अ वेरी स्लिक गियर बॉक्स. ओके, वेरी पेपी, एंड ऑफ कोर्स स्पोर्टी एज वेल. ऑलराइट, पावर डिलीवरी में कोई गुंजाइश नहीं है. टर्बो लैग डेफिनेटली थोड़ा है, हर टर्बो गाड़ी में होता है. And overall, it is a fun to drive car. आपको कैसा लगा ये गाड़ी? Is it a thumbs up for you? Thumbs down for you? Let me know in the comments. So guys, this was my drive review of the Renault Kiger. Let me know how you guys like the video. Alright, I'll share your thoughts in the comments, of course. And how do you like the car? And of course, one more thing I forgot to mention, this car, you get 4-star global NCAP in this also guys. So another value for money kind of a thing. You get safety as well at the price of 10.99 lakhs ex showroom. तो अगर आप कैलकाटा में बात करो, close to 13 lakhs हम मान सकते हैं इसको. Alright, 12.5 lakhs we can consider if we are going for on-road prices, of course. But anyway, this car is very peppy, fun to drive. Eco, normal, sport mode are actually functional in this car. And there are, of course, slight things that could have been better, which I've already mentioned. But it's not a deal breaker, guys. You can definitely come and consider this car, take a test drive, see it for yourself. And the turbo variant especially, I believe, would be a better pick in my opinion, guys. Not the naturally aspirated variant. That is my pick. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is. Do let me know. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and stay safe to all of us. Bye bye.